Okay, here's how to beat Genichiro. For this I'll be using the spring load firecracker for stunning him, the Ichimonji double skill for posture damage and recovery, the ascending carp skill for extra posture damage when deflecting, and the descending carp skill for extra posture damage after deflecting. Right, rather than string together clips, I'm going to just play and explain everything about the fight as we go. When the fight first begins, he moves forward and shoots an arrow. Dodge to the right and then immediately swipe. What that does is it takes health off him right from the start of the fight. From here, rapidly tap your block button to deflect his attacks while we wait for a jumping attack, that one, block it, then Makiri counter, then double Ichimonji. You can nail that Makiri counter every single time, 100% by double pressing your dodge button the moment after you block his jump. Now he's doing a flurry. When that flurry ends, immediately do a double Ichimonji at the end of it to further wreck his posture and recover your own. You can see just by doing that, we've already killed him in round 1. Immediately end round 1 by following up with a double Ichimonji to start round 2. Now round 1 ended very quickly, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to prolong round 2 so that we can see more of the moves that he might have given us in round 1 that we missed. And I can do that pretty easily because 80% of his moves can be blocked successfully by spam tapping the block button. You saw then that I double Ichimonji'd at the end of that flurry he does. That's the same flurry from round 1, and it's also the same flurry he'll do in the next phase of the fight. The big difference between this round and the last one is he does not do that big jumping move that can be immediately followed up with a Makiri counter. Now in round 1, that move meant you got a lot of posture back when you followed that up with a double Ichimonji, but because we don't have that in this round, we have to manage our posture a little better. And one of the good ways to do that in this round is whenever your posture is getting a little high, throw firecrackers on him and then double Ichimonji him to immediately recover it. Now, if he jumps like that, immediately, the moment you see him jump backwards twice to get out of the way. Because there's a high likelihood that he's going to do a swipe with his sword, an unblockable swipe that if you're in front of him, will hit you. Now his posture's getting a little high and his health is getting a little low, but he's still got a few moves that I want to show you before I end round 2. So I just want to back off and let him heal up a little bit before we try to bait him into doing that jumping move again, so I can show you some alternative counters to it that other than jumping back. In this round he does have a few different unblockable moves, but I recommend the moment you see the unblockable move symbol, you just jump away, jump back and away. He does have a right hand thrust that can be Makiri countered, but it's best to think if you see a red kanji symbol to jump away, because some of his unblockable attacks are difficult to avoid in this. If you're always thinking about jumping away, you'll 99% of the time avoid them. Now right now I'm pretty much just spam blocking my block button to deflect his attacks. Nope, I'm not going to kill him there. I want his posture bar down and not so high so that we can demonstrate some more of his moves. Remember, I'm not being that aggressive here because I'm trying to prolong it, but if you do get aggressive, limit it to one hit and then a block. Any more than that can work, but it does put you in danger, so you're a lot safer with one hit and a block. Oh, there's the jump, dodge to the right. He didn't actually do his unblockable move after it, but had he done the unblockable move, you could have also dodged to the right or backwards again to avoid it. Okay, there's his right hand thrust. That can be Makiri countered, but as I said before, all I want to do is dodge his unblockable move, so I jumped away from it. His posture's a little bit too high. I don't want to kill him here. There's still some more to show. I want him to do that jump move again. Let's just wait for it. There's the big build up, so the flurry's coming. I'm blocking the flurry by spam tapping my block. Now I would do a double Ichimonji there normally, but had I done it there it would have killed him and I didn't want to do that, so I didn't do it. One thing I've noticed is he will do his jumping move followed by the unblockable attack the more you attack him. Nope, I'm not killing him. I need to back off, make sure he's not going to die. What I am waiting for though is for him to do at least one of his unblockable moves so that we can talk about it. Okay, his head's gone down. That's an unblockable move right there. When he puts his head down and he rushes at you, what you want to do is just jump away. As long as all you have to think about is jumping away from red kanji symbols, it makes it much easier to stay safe. His posture is really high right now and his health is really low, so I don't want to hurt him, but I do want to get hurt myself so that I can show you how to heal. Oh, right on time, right on cue. Okay, pop a healing gourd, he'll fire an arrow, dodge that arrow the moment you finish drinking the healing gourd. Now his posture's really high. I have to be careful not to accidentally kill him. Oh, there's the flurry. Oh, nope, I'm not going to kill him. That recovers his posture a little bit. There's that running move, unblockable running move that you can... And there's the jump, which I counter by dodging to the right and then immediately jumping on his head. He didn't actually do the follow-up kanji attack, but it doesn't matter. You got to see it in action. Had he done the kanji attack, it still would have been the same thing. So let's end round 2 now and proceed on to the final phase. The first thing to get ready for is he will do a big leaping thrust with his sword. You can Mikiri counter it right at the beginning of phase 3 and then get in 2 easy swipes with your sword. So Mikiri counter and then 2 hits. Okay, he's jumping into the air. Jump, hit your attack button and that will reflect the lightning back at him. I'll explain that in a... Okay, he's doing a flurry. In this one, it's the same flurry, but he ends it with a Mikiri counterable move. So I screwed that up, which is perfect because when you can make him do another Mikiri counterable move when you heal. I'll heal up, he jumps in, Mikiri counter. I knew he would probably do that. There was a high chance he would do that, which is why I got my distance before I took a healing item to bait him to immediately follow in with the Mikiri counterable move. It's much like when you heal in round 2 and he shoots the arrow, only in this one, he jumps forward with a Mikiri counterable move. Now, nearly 80-90% of his attacks in this phase can be blocked by spam tapping your block button. You just have to watch out for some of his unblockable attacks and obviously the 2 lightning moves. One of the lightning moves is a big swipe with his sword that has a kind of area of effect, and the other is a lightning arrow. He knocks a lightning arrow and he shoots it directly at you, diagonally down towards the floor. The good news is the counter for both is identical, so you don't need to know which one he's doing. All you need to know is when he does it, you need to wait till he's at the peak of his jump, and then a few microseconds after that, he will fire off the lightning attack, whichever one it is. And if at that moment in time you've been backing off and then immediately jump at the moment he's going to fire, that very instant he's going to fire, you immediately jump backwards to the right or backwards to the left, and it will depend on where he is. If he's on the left like then, you'll jump backwards to the right. If he's on the right of you, he's on the left there, backwards to the right. If he's on the right of you, you would jump backwards to the left, and that will give you a 99% chance of not being hit by the lightning. Now, whilst that is true, it is possible. See, he's on the left, so I jump back to the right. What I want to do though is just in case I get hit like there, whilst I'm jumping, whilst I'm in the air, I want to be spam tapping my attack button. That way if the lightning hits me, I will reverse that lightning. I will hit the lightning and that will go into him. And look what that does to his health. It absolutely destroys his health. And it also stuns him. He's actually really stunned right there, but that gives you an opportunity to put on some attacks. And in fact, you can do 2 Ichimonji doubles to really wreck his posture if you wanted to. I almost accidentally killed him then. I don't want to do that just yet. So here's a flurry again. Remember, at the end of the flurry, there's a Mikiri counter. Just wait and be patient and then take it. I could have Mikiri countered and hit him then, but I didn't. And did you notice he was on my right then? As soon as he did the lightning attack, I made sure to wait, pause, be patient, and then the moment he fired it off, I jumped diagonally backwards to the left because he was on my right. You can tell when he's going to do a lightning move like that because he kind of squats down, then leaps up. It's very telegraphed. You just wait for him to squat down and then you leap up backwards right or backwards left. There's his big jumping Mikiri counter. Every other unblockable, every other red kanji symbol he gives apart from the lightning moves you want to jump away from for safety. But if you see that big thrusting, let's see that squat, it telegraphs that lightning move. What you just need to be is patient. Don't jump in the air the moment you see him squat or the moment you see him jump. Just wait till he's about to come down and do the big throw of the lightning or the big swipe of the lightning. And you see, once you get the timing on that, as long as you're pulling the trigger in the air too, the lightning won't get you ever. It won't hurt you ever. And then you can concentrate on spam blocking all of his other attacks and just look for those red kanji symbols to either Mikiri counter his big thrust if you want to, or just jump away from all of them. Still not going to kill him. Ideally, I'd like to kill him with his own lightning. So we'll wait for him to do a lightning attack and then I'll try and reflect it. So there we go. I pressed my attack in the air and now he's down to 1 health bar. Oh, if he keeps attacking me, it's going to end up... I don't want him to attack me because if his posture breaks, then he'll be... There's a lightning attack. Nope, I didn't manage to reflect that one. I dodged it. I'm so used to dodging it. That's what I tend to do all the time. So, could have killed him then, didn't want to. Let's hopefully do it with some lightning and not... Okay, here's a chance. There we go. Oh, no, he actually didn't get hurt by that because I absorbed the lightning and he was outside of the radius of the reversal. And now I've screwed it up by accidentally killing him. I really wanted to kill him with lightning, but you get the point. You can actually go this entire fight and kill him entirely just by reversing his lightning attacks. And there you go. That's how you kill Genichiro. Now I'll finish this video off with a full fight from start to finish without me narrating. Only this time, since you take damage from lightning reversals, I won't do any. I'll just dodge them all. Enjoy. Shit. Shinobi!